Hey countries! So I'm here in front of my Christmas tree again. You should know now that I'm going to be filming all my videos from between now and the end of December in front of this tree because I love the tree. And you'll also notice that I've just put a whole mass of presents under there. There's more over there, but most of the presents under there at the moment are for my nieces and nephew. So don't think that I'm getting squillions of things this Christmas, which my mum always goes overboard, so I probably will. But most of those are for small children who we like to spoil. So this week the theme is currency, and I like it. I think it's fun because I always like looking at other people's spending coins and things. I don't know. But I was thinking about it, and I've used all of the coins from all of the countries except Canada. Except Canada. I have not used coins from Canada. I think I've used a quarter from Canada because they're pretty much exactly the same as American quarters. But in Australia, we also use the dollar system just like in America and in Canada and New Zealand actually. But our coins, I think, are much easier to use than the American ones. The American ones take me forever to figure out, even though I've been there a squillion times. It always takes me like at least a month to figure out what everything is. And I think that might be because they're all very similar sizes and they're all the same shape and they're all the same like thickness. Whereas in Australia, ours sort of get thicker and bigger as they get like high denominations. So the smallest coin that we have in Australia is the 5-cent piece. We did away with 1 and 2 cent pieces when I was like 4 or 5, and it's great. Everything's rounded to the nearest 5 cents when you pay with cash. And then the next one is the 10 cent. So it's about half as big again. So there's the 10 and there's the 5. And the 5 has a picture of the echidna on it, and the 10 has a picture of a lyrebird on it. If you want to hear a bird make amazing noises, look up lyrebird on YouTube because the lyrebird is incredible. It's called the lyrebird for a reason. It's amazing. Next up, which I failed in collecting my coins this week. I kept spending them because it's Christmas. But the next one up is the 20-cent piece, and it's about twice the thickness of a 10-cent piece, and it's about half the size again, so it's about that big, and it has a platypus on it. And then after that is the 50 cents, and that's quite thick, and it's an octagon. I think it's 8 sides, so it's really easy to figure out which that one is. And that one has, what does the 50 cents normally have on? I can't remember because they change them a lot, so you'll sort of get like commemorative coins, like ones to do with anniversaries of war or charities or things like that. So 50-cent pieces are cool. Then after the 50-cent piece, you've got the $1 coin, which looks like this, and it's gold, and again, it's one that they change up a lot. Normally it's got kangaroos on it. And then after that, this is the only one that doesn't really make sense, is the $2 coin, but it's smaller than the $1 coin. And all of our coins have Queen Elizabeth II on them. And then after that comes the $5 note, which looks like this, has our Queen on its side. It has, that's our Parliament House in Canberra there. And then all of our notes, I don't have any more to show you, but all of our notes have this little window in them. And they're all sort of like, they're different shape. And all of our notes are plastic, so you can't rip them. Like, it's not possible to rip it. And you can scrunch it up and it will just look like that again. So, very sturdy. After the 5 comes the 10, the 20, the 50, and the 100. And they're all very different colours. So the 5 is pink, the 10 is blue, the 20 is orange, the 50 is yellow, and the 100 is green. And they've all got like these amazing patterns and stuff on them. And on the 10 is my favourite. The 10 has a gentleman called Banjo Patterson on it, and he is a very famous Australian poet. And one of the most famous Australian sort of like epic poems is called The Man from Snowy River. Look it up, it's great. But that is actually what looks like lines behind his head on the 10 is actually the entire poem of The Man from Snowy River. If you get a magnifying glass, you can read the whole thing behind his head. It's awesome. So yeah, Samantha, you were telling us what $1 can buy you in America. In Australia, it doesn't buy you very much because it's very expensive to live in Australia. Like I said in one of my earlier videos, you can buy an ice cream cone from McDonald's for 50 cents. For $1, there's not much you can get. You can get like, I think even a can of soft drink will cost you like $1.50 at least. And a cheeseburger at McDonald's is about $2. So yeah, it's not cheap to live in Australia. Petrol is for a litre, which is like a third of a gallon, Samantha. At the moment it's about $1.30 over here, and normally that wouldn't be quite as bad, except that our dollar is pretty much on par with yours at the moment in terms of I can buy an American dollar for like $1.02, I think, of my currency. Anyway, this video has been very long. I can't wait to see everyone's currency in video form and to hear what you can get for it. So yeah, that's it. I hope you guys are well, and I'll see you next week. Bye.